All right, welcome to tonight's show. So obviously it's been a bloodbath over the last couple of days, way down to 60 on Bitcoin, back up to over $70,000. So let's take a look at what's happening in the market right now. I'm going to jump in and make this a little bit different today. Not tax advice, not financial advice, not legal advice, but I'm going to show you how we're reading the charts in our community and how I'm making decisions. I am trading BMNR and MSTR right now, and I'm going to show you why exactly we're doing that. So I'm going to share with you a chart right now that's going to show you how I'm making decisions right now on BMNR and also decisions on MSTR. So if you ever wanted a little bit of technical analysis, wanted to learn trading from the perspective of how to make trades every 2 to 5 days, I think you're really going to like this. All right. So first, hats off on this. Compliments to James from Invest Answers, because this is his technical analysis, and then also Trading View as well. And what I'm about to show you right now is how my community is taking heavy advantage of this volatility right now and trading these dips on BMNR and MSTR and trading the volatility overall. So I'm going to show you something that's super clean right now that anybody can make decisions on this in a very, very simple way. And I'm going to show you how we are making decisions on it. Okay. So when you look at this chart you see on the screen, this is BMNR. If you look in the upper left-hand column, BMNR is about 20.66 right now in terms of its price point after hours, what it closed at. Now, on this chart, it showed that BMNR, we should have sold out of BMNR at $29.51. So if you put your attention up here, this was the point where the trend line went from blue to yellow. And this is what I'm using and my community is using to actually trade BMNR. And when it goes from blue to yellow, you get out of the trade. That's how we're using it. We're doing this on the 2-hour chart. So when you look all the way down, this is the drop of BMNR all the way down from $29 price point. Look up here, it's $29 price point. You get out of the trade, and then there's no signal to buy back into BMNR until it turns here at about $18.13. So selling out at that point with BMNR at $29, buying back in. If you see over here, look to the right, you'll see the price point. It says $18.15. Buying out, selling out at 29 and buying back at 18, you can do the math on that gain. It's pretty high. Now, I sold out right around that price point, and now BMNR is sitting at $20.66. And so per this chart, it was a good time to buy back in when BMNR was sitting about $18. It's super clean. I've got friends of mine. I've got I'll show you some real live examples of this right now of like what happened today, because I have people in my community who are following these charts. I'm showing this to you because while everybody's getting blasted right now, I've got a community of people that are doing well, and sitting on one's hands while the market is so uncertain, to me, is not the way to go. So if you look at some of these results here in our community, and some of the people that are trading BMNR, like Brandon made 16% today. He's trading a 2x version of BMNR, 16% on BMNU today. And then Sam says quick win today, 2% on BMNR. And then Brooks picked up more MSTR at $111, and MSTR is at $135 today. So they're all using this tech as well. Everybody goes over to Trading View and gets it, and then Invest Answers, and it's just great tech to get. So I use it for my technical decisions, and I just think that it's a great thing to be taking a look at when most people are struggling big time in making decisions in the market right now, because they're like, obviously it's been a bloodbath and people are getting crushed, right? So we want to avoid getting crushed and make good decisions on the market. My screen is loading poorly, so that's weird. I don't know why. There it is. So you can see it. So this is some of the results of people in the community. If you didn't see that, 16% today, Brandon. Sam, a quick win of 2% on BMNR, and then Brooks picked up more MSTR at $111. So that's how we're making decisions on BMNR. If you're just joining us, that was the technical analysis of that. And then I'm going to show you how I'm making decisions also on MSTR as well, and how you can make decisions on MSTR as well. Again, kudos goes out to Invest Answers and Trading View for this technical analysis. This is just me sharing my viewpoint on it. So if you look here as well, we're looking at BMNR. We're going to switch over to MSTR. And just like BMNR has very clear signals, and this is the 2-hour chart. So there's very clear signals of when to sell out and when to buy back in. Again, this yellow line tells you stay out of the trade, stay out of the trade. The blue line tells you get back into the trade. It's that simple. All right. Now, if you look at MSTR and you look at the perspective on that, you take a look at MSTR, and there's basically signals on MSTR that say here, one would have gotten out here at $145 on MSTR per the charts, and they wouldn't have gotten back in till $113 over here. If you look at this, price point is 113, about $113. Just go over here, put your attention over here to the right, you see 113 bucks. So you sell out at 145, buy back in at 113, right? It's just like, there's some glaring, just obvious moves to be made on this. Now, if you just got a little fake out here, like, oh my God, I'm buying back in, I'm getting so excited, it's blue. You ride it up here. This would have been like a 1%, 2% gain. Oh my God, I got to sell out. And then you would have rode this all the way down, sold MSTR out at $146 and bought back at $112. I am now trading MSTR, letting you guys know I'm not sitting on my hands. I've been trading it, and I'm trading BMNR. So that's how I'm weathering what's going on in the markets right now. It's no fun to see like MSTR get slaughtered, but it is fun to be able to trade it and be able to do well with trading it. So that's just the short on it, on how it goes. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm just going to do a quick recap here to show you. On BMNR, this is as simple as it is. If you want more on this, you can click down below. There's a free video training on this down below, and my book Money Game. You can go snag it, and it shows you more in depth how to do this. But if you're looking at BMNR, and there's a whole video on this, I go through it in like 20 minutes to show you how to do this, and it's free. So you can grab it down below. Here, this was the signal to sell out at $29.85. And then you would have rode it all the way down here. And again, that's where I sold out of the position. I made a few trades while it was on the downward turn with BMNR. And now the signal came in here to buy back in around $18. All right. So see how this can help. And these are trades being made. If you look at the time horizon on this, this is like a week's worth of trading. So typically when I'm trading BMNR, I mean, this signal to get out came on January 29th, and it didn't tell me to get back into BMNR till over here, where the yellow turns to blue till February, whatever today's date is, 6. Make sense? So you see out of the trade for like 8 days, it's a week being out of the trade, but look at the gains of buying back in, selling out at 29 and buying back in at $18. That's insane. So you look at that, and the reason I'm also trading MSTR, because you know that I've been trading BMNR for a while, is because like it's so volatile right now. I'm not going to sit on my hands while MSTR goes down to 100. MSTR may go down into 90s or 80s, who knows? But I'm going to take advantage of trading it, and using these charts to trade it. And one more time on MSTR, if you're just joining us, simple on this. MSTR springboards back up to 135 today, but if you look at where it dropped to the other day, I mean, look at the drop. I mean, that's a huge drop, but the analysis came in up here. If you look at this blue, look at this blue line up here. Just like there's a little dip here where you would have gotten back in the trade on the blue line here, but it clearly tells you to sell out when it goes yellow here at 146. So you would have sold out at MSTR at 146, and then you would have bought back in. Oops. And then you would have bought back in all the way down here at $112 for MSTR. And remember, the low the other day was 105 bucks. All right. So that's what's happening with in terms of this volatility in the market. Who knows what's going to happen in terms of the long run of will strategy continue to plummet? It rebounded big today and went up 20-something%. Will BMNR rebound and continue to go up, or are we in a bear? And that's the big question. Regardless, there's lots of volatility on MSTR and BMNR, so I'm taking advantage of trading it, and so is my community. And if you want to, you can go down below and go snag the video for free to walk you through how we're doing it. Some of my community's doing it on a daily basis. Some of them are trading every 3 to 4 days, but it's a powerful trading strategy. And the way you get this tech is, again, you subscribe to TradingView, you go to Invest Answers, and that's how you get it. Okay. So there you have it. That's just some good technical analysis. And it shows you how we're trading it. I mean, look how clean those lines are. If you just look at that, the yellow means just stay out of the trade. The blue means get back in the trade. Look at those gains, man. Just stay out, get back in. And it's so clean, the lines on this. This is for strategy. The lines are even cleaner on BMNR. So if you wanted to do, I'm just going to show this again because it's insane. I mean, I've been talking about this for 3 months with my group and telling them, like, just trade the 2 hour, trade the 2 hour, trade the 2 hour. And I tell them to, do it with paper money first to learn. And of course, I can't give anybody financial advice to do anything, but I'd say learn to trade with paper money first. And, all my peers that I hang out with, like, they're brand new and stuff. So I just teach them trade with paper money, learn. And so if you look at this signal on BMNR, it's even better than MSTR. So MSTR, did you see how clean MSTR was? Look how clean the signals are. And I'm not talking about the green signals. I don't pay any attention to those greens. This is just how I traded, okay? I didn't invent this tech. James at Invest Answers did. Thank you to James. But look how clean it is. Look how you're just out of this trade and all the yellow. It's insane. It's insane. And the pickup of shares is just like wild. One of my community members was trading the other day, and he was like, he had the signal get out. He got out. He didn't know that he should stay out over the weekend. He didn't stay out over the weekend. And he picked up 8%, but he gave up what would have been for him like a 30% gain had he just stayed out of the trade, or 30% more shares, I should say, because he's selling out and buying back. So that's the analysis. Look, how hard is this? Yellow, stay out of the trade. Blue, get back in, So like I started looking at this 2 hours and started trading BMNR. The reason is because I was trading BMNR super successfully in September and August, like on the 3 to 5 minute charts. They were super accurate. And then when October 10th hit, everything went to hell in a handbasket. And so I decided to search for what better trends would be. And so I started to look on the 2 hour chart, which is what this is with BMNR. And I just, like, over the last 3 months, the accuracy on this, if I show you how accurate it's been trading this, and again, like I'm doing the same thing with MSTR now, but like this is a signal here on BMNR. This was on January 7th, 27th. It would have told you to get in at $28, and then it goes up to $29.44, and you get out. And that's this time frame here. This time frame here is over the course of, you look down below, January 26th, you get out, and you would have gotten in on January, is that right? January 27th. Oh, so January 28th, you would have gotten out. You would have gone in on January 27th. So that's a 1 day trade. And when we're trading the 2 hours, that's not really typical to have these 1 day trades. It's typically more like 2 to 5 day trades. So a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm not a trader. I'm not a trader. I'm like, well, when we're doing the 2 hour, like we place a trade 1 day and we're out 5 days later. Like, it's not like you're sitting there staring at a screen all day. I got team members on my team who work for me full time. And, my one guy today made 16% on a trade because he's trading the daily on the 3 to 5 minute. So point is, like, it's not like you have to sit here and say, I'm going to be a day trader. It's like you can look at technical analysis and be smart and find gems like this, because I found BMNR on these charts, which is a gem, and you can make smart decisions. And so if you even look here, this is a little bit janky, where it's like it gives you like yellow and then blue and then yellow. So you might have gotten in a trade and out of trade. But what I teach my group is, like, when it's thin, the blue lines, we don't necessarily get in. We wait for it to get fatter. So when you see it's thin here, these blue lines, you might have gotten in this trade and gotten out, and it would have been a wash. But if you look for the most part, and you track BMNR over the last couple months, look how clean these lines are. Another example right here. Right here tells you to sell out. You wait for it to get a little fat on the yellow, boom, and you ride it all the way down here. So you're selling out at 32 and you're getting back in at like 28 something over here. That's a 10% gain. And after more shares, if you're trading to pick up more shares, if you don't want more shares, so you look at this time frame here, I'm drawing this line on this time frame, like January, it would have told you to get out on January 15th, and you would have gotten back in on January 21st. So in 6 days, pick up 10% more shares. I mean, this is like shooting fish in a barrel, man, like literally. So, you know, I've been, you know, in the same situation as all of you, because I own, I've been invested in BMNR and MSTR for 2 years, BMNR, et cetera. But now recently I've been trading BMNR for the last 6 months, as you all know, because I've been sharing this. And with MSTR, I'm like, I'm trading it again, because I'm not going to sit here and just not pick up the volatility. I want to pick up more shares, and I want to make some money while it's down. So that's my whole game plan. Another clean buy and sell here. If you're just joining us, I'm showing you how we trade the 2 hour. This is Invest Answers and Trading Views Tech. I subscribe to their platforms. That's how I get it. If you want a more in-depth video of this on how to trade daily and weekly, you can grab that down below in the link. And it's I do a free video down there as well. Here, this is January 12th. You would have bought into BMNR, and the price point here is $30. And then you would have sold out right around here, which is $32. And you would have picked up another, what's that, 6% or so? And that would have been over a January 12th to January 15th, 3-day period. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, man. Found a freaking gem here. Like, look how clean the lines are, man. I've been showing you back. This is 1 month going back. Look how clean these trades are. It's like blue goes to yellow, get out. Yellow goes to blue, get in. Look here. Blue goes to yellow. Wait for it to get fat. We wait for it to get a little fat because we want to get faked out. So it gets fat yellow here at $32. Goes all the way down. You get back in. You get back in around 30. So this is like a 3% trade here. Nothing major, but you pick up another 3% shares over the course of 5 days. So there you have it. So if you're just joining us, I'm just talking about how we're trading. I'm trading, and my community is trading BMNR. I'm also trading MSTR, and I'm trading both right now. And so that's it. I was going to get in and share a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty obvious about what's going on in the market right now. It is a bloodbath. And it's, we touched 60,000 on Bitcoin the other day. And right around, you know, if you're depending on what you were looking at, but we touched close to 60. And so we rebounded back above 71, and we'll see what happens when we open Monday. But I would definitely say, like, brace for impact. We definitely we're in a bearish zone right now for sure. And, you know, we crossed below 60, and I'm declaring we're officially in a bear. So we're super close right now. I mean, Bitcoin's been down 38% in the last 3 weeks. So that's a big drop for Bitcoin. So let's see what happens. I came on here to say, hey, you know, I have been holding Bitcoin since 2018. And I've been holding MSTR for the last 2 years. And, you know, I've been trading BMNR and holding it for the last 6 months. And now I am trading BMNR and I'm trading MSTR, because whatever happens, like, we could have lots of volatility in the next couple months. We could have a massive drop down into a bear, but I want to pick up more shares and make money while this volatility is taking place. And so I am trading the heck out of these two stocks right now. All right. So I hope this serves you. If you want to get a full breakdown of how I'm doing it, go down below, click on the link, and you will get my money game book for free, and you'll get my trading strategy 100% free. And it goes more in depth into what I'm showing you here. You can see right here on the screen. When you click the link down below, you can go get my book. If you want to know more about BMNR and MSTR and Ethereum and Bitcoin, you can go snag it down below. These are not things we haven't seen before in terms of Bitcoin, MSTR, BMNR. It is a very difficult time, I know, for everybody. It's, you know, it's not fun to even get up here and be like, hey, the market sucks. Like, nobody wants to hear it, but I figured I wanted to show you guys some things that we're doing that are positive, because when times are tough like this, I like to have a strategy to do well. And that's the strategy that we've put in place. And if you didn't see before, we have a whole community of people right now that we're helping with this, because lots of people are coming to us going, what do I do? What do I do? And these are real you know, real results here. If you just look, I mean, these are today's results. These are today's results. You know, 16% today on BMNU, you know, from Brandon. Sam, 2%. Brooks is picking up more MSTR. So it's real results, and it's exciting. You know, one of my community members has done so well. He doubled his money in the last year using these strategies. He says his goal is to double again by April of this year. And look at him. Look what he just did today, 16% trade. So yeah, it sucks when the market's like this. It's painful when you're holding Bitcoin and MSTR and BMNR. The volatility is super rough. I'm not overriding that or saying that it's not super rough. It is extremely rough. But when it's down, if you understand how to trade it, you can come out in a much better position than people who are sitting on their hands just hoping or don't have any technical analysis on it. So these are the charts here. If you want to go get more training on it, go down below, click, and there's more free content on it. If you watch the free content and you feel like you really like it, you need the software, which is Invest Answers and TradingView, and that's what we use. And so I think James, kudos to him, has done a very good job of putting together great technical charts. I'll pat myself on the back for finding BMNR and the 2-hour charts here for the quality of, look how quality this is. These lines are so clean, so you can trade this stock in a very, very positive way right now. And that's all, you know, that's what we're doing right now as a group to kind of weather the storm. So I hope you're weathering the storm okay. I hope that you know, yesterday didn't freak out too much. I'm sure it freaked out most of the market. And if you're brand new to this, it's, you know, it scares everybody. Let's not sugarcoat it. You know, Bitcoin goes down, it's 38% in 3 weeks. That's not a normal thing that happens every month. And so no matter how seasoned you are at this, no matter how long you've been playing this game, that stuff freaks people out. And it's very unpredictable right now. And, you know, what's going to happen next, I don't think anybody knows. I'm feeling more of a bearish sentiment happening here, and we will see how it transpires. But either way, I'm going to trade these charts, and my goal is to pick up a lot more shares and make a lot more money with BMNR and MSTR. All right, so I hope you're all doing well. I hope your families are doing well, and hope you're hanging in tough there. Okay, stay well. You can go down below and get the full video for free on this, and see more how we're doing it on a daily basis as well. If you're wondering how those testimonials I shared, how they're doing so super well on a daily basis, they're trading more the 3 to 5 minutes rather than the 2-hour. I'm just paying attention more to the 2-hour and placing trades every 3 or 4 days. I'm busy like you, and I want to be more conservative right now. So I trade the 2-hour, which means I place a trade every couple of days. All right, hope you're having a great one. Stay well, and talk to you soon.